What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What is poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dopeaxxpana. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell for some of the best braiding tutorials on YouTube. Today we are doing jumbo knotless box braids. I'm going to be showing you guys my new parting method, which is where I start from ear to ear. As you guys can see here, I'm going to be using 2 packs of this Afrozine T1B27 ombre, and I'm also using 2 packs of the Expressions pre-stretched 3 times braiding hair. This is 58 inches, so it is a lot longer than the original packs that I was using, which I absolutely love. So yeah, let's get right into this video. So I'm gonna start this part in the back, right where the back starts to connect to the front. This is usually around the top of your client's ear, and that is gonna be my first row for my jumbo size. Depending on the space between the top of your client's ear and down below at the nape of their neck is really gonna determine how many rows go in this back section. But since we're doing jumbo box braids and these are gonna be fairly big, and also my client's space is kind of small, this is actually going to be 1 row where I'm going to fit 3 braids on the nape of the neck. Depending on my client, like I said, sometimes I can only fit 2 in this area, because really this area of your client's hair really just differs from client to client, so you really need to use your judgment. But for her, I'm going to be doing 3 in this back section here. I'm plugging in this colored hair just randomly. I actually really hate this brand of hair. My client brought this because she wanted to find this color, and I didn't have it on me at the time in the salon. Usually I provide hair for my clients, but I absolutely hate this brand. And the reason why is because the hair bleeds. So like, for example, when I do these braids and she goes to lay on her pillow, she might see like black hair dye from how they dyed the hair to get this color. So that's why I've stopped using this brand. But it's not like it's a full head for her, so she may or may not experience that. But I do want to be very clear on that I do not really recommend that brand of hair. So for my second part across, this is now going to be from really the tip or the end of my client's eyebrow onto the other side. I like to use like their features to make sure that my parts are aligned. So for example, if this part started at the tip of her eyebrow, on the other side I will make sure that it finishes at the tip of her eyebrow, and this will usually help you make sure that your parts are the same thickness and aligned up and very symmetrical. Y'all, I'm very proud of myself because all of the questions that y'all usually ask me, like about how many braids I did on my client's hair, which is something I never really count, I actually got for this video. So I'm really excited about that. I know a lot of people always ask how many braids, and I'm like, baby girl, I'm not about to count somebody's small box braids or somebody's medium box braids. But since we're doing a jumbo size, I can tell you that typically a jumbo size for me would be about 20 to 24 braids. For this client, she had 22 braids exactly. So there were 3 at the nape of her neck. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't count every single row, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get it for you while watching the video. But yeah, there was 3 at the bottom. I think there may be like 6 in this row, but we'll see when I get to finish this row how many we had in there. But I'm not sure if you guys asked, so you guys know how much hair to get or how many braids to do with the hair that you buy, but everybody's hair is different. Like, I feel like no client, especially when you're doing like a medium or small size, will always have the same amount of braids because everybody's head is just shaped differently. Some people's hair is thick, some is thin. So really, I would say like, don't try to like get the exact number of braids, but really tailor that to your client's hair size, density, and all of that good stuff. But looking at this, there's probably 6 or 7 braids in this row, and you want to make sure that, especially with the large size, you're bricklaying your parts. So what I do is once I part once I part horizontally, my part across, then I go in and I lay out where I want all of my braids to be vertically, and I clip them up or down so that they're out the way. And that will help you to make sure that your braids are brick laid, because especially when you're doing a jumbo size, you don't want to have too many spaces, or you don't want braids laying on top of each other, because it will appear that it's really empty in that spot. And with the large or jumbo size, it can look really spacey, especially when you're doing knotless box braids, which most clients don't like. So really making sure that you brick lay your parts is going to help to give it a fuller look. If you guys don't know what brick lay means, is if you can see how the row above the first row, the braids are falling in between where the braids underneath it fell, then that is what brick laying is. So after I completed that row of 6, I did another row on top of it the same way. That row has 7, and then the top section I'm gonna actually split down the middle, and that's gonna be 3 braids on each side. So that will be a total of 6 braids in the top, and that's how I get to my 22 braids. So I will definitely be going over my new parting method for all sizes of my knotless box braids, because I know you guys are going to ask. The reason why I changed up my method is because typically before I would start a client, I would part from ear to ear, and I just started to notice a disconnection with the back from the front. Sometimes you can really see that part that goes across from ear to ear, and I don't like that. So I just decided to adopt a different method that I think will just like let my braids lay in a better pattern and look a lot more full and have no disconnections in my parting. So I definitely am going to go over each size with you guys eventually on my channel. If that's something you guys are interested in, then let me know in the comment section down below and I'll get it out to you guys faster. But yeah, I just think me parting from ear to ear, I adopted that method just because it's a lot faster and it's a lot easier to navigate through your client's head. But you guys know I don't pre-part, so sometimes there were disconnections, and it's all about me elevating in my craft and in my work, and I just was not happy with it. So yeah, I just wanted to take my work to the next level by switching some stuff up, and I'm always excited to share new methods with you guys. So it's definitely not something that you guys have never seen before, but I just think it'll give your braids like a better formation. So recently I've been using this Bronner Brothers wrapping lotion, and I absolutely love it. I have decided to choose this over Vigorol. I just love the consistency of it, and I like that it has like a little stickiness to it, so I just feel like it gives it a little bit better hold. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that and then tie it down, and then I will proceed to dip my client's hair. So my client did decide to put beads at the end of her hair, which was really cute. I didn't actually film that part of it, but you will see it in the finished look. Also, I recently posted a video of her where she had some orange and black knotless box braids, and that video was actually really old. It was from last year. So I know people are going to see that and be like, wait, she just got her hair done. But that video is really, really old. I'm actually going to post it before I post this one. But just so you guys know, you're not like, wait, what? Sis got her hair redone again. So yeah, this here is my finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, this tutorial, and I hope this helps you guys achieve your jumbo size. As always, if you guys ever have a video request, feel free to always drop it in my comment section down below, or you can hit me on any of my social media platforms that are at the bottom of the screen now. If you guys are not already following, make sure you guys follow that. I do try to respond to all of my DMs and stuff, guys, but I am human, so I do tend to miss people, but I try to get you guys all in there. So thank you guys so much for watching. This style took me a total of 2 hours to achieve, which I'm recording, so it's always going to take a little bit longer. But yeah, just so you guys know, time-wise, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm exhausted trying to do these voiceovers. But as always, thank you guys so much for the love and support on my channel. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and as always, I will catch you guys in my next video. What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?